To Mum, thank you for loving me more than the stars in the sky, and I always will, but just in a different way. It was hard for me to step over the threshold this time for some reason. I felt as though it was different. Now I know that this is it. This is the place I'll stay, and this is the place blatantly I'm gonna die. I'm a mum. Firstly, I'm a wife. I'm an artist. I do fine art. So I'd get commissions and I'd send them all over the world. So Laith is so special. We've been together since I was 14. Fell in love with him pretty much the moment I met him. So supportive. He's dropped his life to support me and the girls. I couldn't be happier that I'm married to a man, that I have no worries about looking after the girls at all. So Rebecca, she's 10, crazy, I would call her, full of energy all the time, can't sit still. Sophie, she's 6, she looks up to Becca for everything. She loves cuddles still. She loves them, calls them snuggles. We used to like going out, doing things, very outdoorsy. My husband spotted a mole on my back. We contacted the GP, got sent to dermatology for them to have a check. Right away they weren't happy with how it looked, so they arranged a removal. And then I got a call to say that it was nothing. And I was just like, great, that's the best answer. A few months later, 2 grew back on the scar. Things were different then. They had to do a wider excision to get rid of the mole. They still weren't happy with it, even though it wasn't malignant. This time, they also sent me for a CT scan. The CT scan was purely routine. Unfortunately, I found out I was in the aquarium at the time. Luckily, Laith was with me. I was then wrong, and the news was that, I'm sorry, Josie, but you have melanoma in your lymph nodes. Obviously, right there and then, my world changed. I was given hope that this immunotherapy works on a large number of people. I wasn't quite as scared anymore. I felt as though I can do it. I had 1 treatment and I wasn't great after that. I then had the 2nd treatment, and that's when things got really bad. I became very out of breath, and my swallowing was strange. So I was in hospital that night just to be checked over. I had to be taken down to intensive care for treatment for a new illness that I had developed because of the immunotherapy. They call it M, but the one specifically that was the worry was the myasthenia gravis. That took over the risk of the cancer. Unfortunately, developing these conditions meant that I could no longer have any form of cancer treatment. At that stage, the cancer was terminal, and we just needed to try and keep it at bay as long as we could. The biggest side effect with me is swelling. From the start, I was a completely different person, and I found that really hard. I lost complete use of my legs last year, and it was the first time I actually spent some time in St. Luke's. So I was here for about a week just to come to terms with what was happening now. And then I was able to come home. I felt as if it wasn't as scary as things seemed to be. People think that's it, you're going into a hospice, you don't come back out. That wasn't the case for me. Jamie, she was fantastic. I built a relationship with her. There was nothing she could do that was too much, and she helped more than she'll ever know. We were in contact with Jamie constantly, and she said about coming in, it was about symptom management to get the pain under control, because she was worried that at home the pain wasn't under control. It was hard for me to step over the threshold this time for some reason. I felt as though it was different. Now I know that this is it. this is the place I'll stay, and this is the place blatantly I'm gonna die. But I've accepted that. I'm not afraid because I know that they'll be there with me. They are fantastic with the kids. They love it here. They are so comfortable. Like, we're going to the playroom, see ya, and then that's it. And we're like, oh, nice to see you. We've had movie nights. We've had sleepovers, which have been fun. Beauty parlour nights with me and the girls. A little party for my sister's 40th. But even more recently, I had promised Becca months ago that we wanted to go and see a certain movie. It was the third Avatar. We like Avatar, and this one specifically she wanted to see, and me too. Jamie again, bless her, she arranged us to go to the cinema. It was a special cinema where there's sofas, and they agreed to a private showing where it was just us, which Becca loved because she was just running around the cinema as she does. It was fantastic. There were gifts, there were free meals. Becca ordered a burger, so I was like, why not? I'm going to order a burger too. It was one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. They were helpful for the moment we walked in. It was a cinema like no other. I hadn't experienced anything like that before. They did a bake sale, didn't they? Bless them. It was something that Sophie came up with. So she made little signs saying Sophie's bake sale. She wanted to sell donuts and cookies. At one stage there was a queue of people wanting to buy them. Everybody thought that they did an excellent job, and we sold out. And all money raised went to St. Luke's, which was wonderful, and I'm so proud of them for that. We've had a wonderful time this year. Back in June, my sister raised money for me, and we were able to, as a family, me, Laith and girls, go to Disneyland, which is a dream for us. It's a dream. We used to speak about it. My littlest Sophie, the night before, said, I'd love to go to Disney, Mummy, but dreams don't come true. And I was just rubbing her head as she was going to sleep, and I said, well, I believe in dreams. And it was weird because I made my own tickets to give to them, and on the back it said dreams really do come true. So it was quite weird. We had the best time. It is magical. I cried a lot of the time just walking around. The moment I saw the castle, it was magical. I can't explain it, and I'm so grateful. Another thing my littlest said, Disneyland isn't made out of bricks, Mummy. It's made out of magic. I went on lots of rides with Becca. Some of them I thought were going to kill me. Hyperspace Mountain. Oh my goodness. They thought it was hilarious looking at me. My legs were jelly. I needed water. I cried. It was that bad. Whereas Becca was like, can we do it again? And I was like, there is no way I'm going on that ride ever again. But she's a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, I've come to learn. Jamie is my personal nurse. Then there's Danielle. She's there for the girls. She's there for Laith. She would come and visit us at home too. She was somebody to get to know the girls. She'd play games with them. She's somebody I'm very thankful for. I feel comforted knowing that they will be looked after, and I really do believe that. For the girls, she'll be there for Laith to offer any information and help. The girls, I'm expecting them to obviously suffer to a certain extent, but she's there and she'll support them in any way she can, and it makes me feel calmer knowing that she will be there. She come down with this from upstairs. I had no idea how she did it. To Mum, Thank you for loving me more than the stars in the sky. And I always will, but just in a different way. Thank you for when you picking me up when I'm down. I'll always do that, but in a different way. Thank you for always being there for me. She got me a little teddy saying best mum, and she did it all by herself. I have no idea. It shows me that she loves me. Then it shows me that I must be doing a good job for her. I didn't want and still don't want anybody to go through what I am and have been going through. It's important to check in different places, and that includes your back, up in the rear of your ear, anywhere you can't see. I've had lots of messages actually from people from the page informing me that they have gone and got their moles checked on a very bad day. I go through and look at the comments. I'm just so grateful. You have no idea how much comfort it brings me. By my story, I thought that maybe, even if it makes one person doubt a mole and go and get it checked, at least I feel as though I'm doing my job.